Hi guys, hopefully you've watched the first workshop where we set up this Calendly booking system into a course that basically when you book it and you book your session, so you buy the course, you book your session, and then straight away that will then unenroll you using Zapier from the course, so as to make sure people keep buying when they need to buy that 1 hour slot. So that was set up, and we did that in the first workshop. So what I want to show in this workshop is how we can use Calendly, and we can actually set it up to take payment, and also how we can set it up to auto send emails out. So I'm going to be using this same one to do this. So we're going to come into here, and I've got this one set up that we did in the last workshop. So if you don't know how to set it up, you can choose that one there. And what we're going to do is we're going to have a look at this, and we're going to change a few things in here. So I'm going to go into this, and we're going to do a few things. So I'm first of all going to collect payments. So I've got no payment method set up. Now what you're going to see is you need to go to your integrations page. So you need to go to integrations here, and you need to set up your payment type. And which payment type we have PayPal and we have Stripe in here for taking payments. We can integrate with virtually anything online using Zapier. I'm not going to use that. Just going to go, and I'm just going to set up a PayPal payment for this. So I'm going to click the PayPal, and that's going to now connect with my PayPal account. So I'm going to click connect with PayPal. Now if things are blurred out because it's personal information, so I'm now going to connect with my PayPal account and set this up, and click next. So it's now going to try and log into my PayPal account, so I'm going to log into my PayPal account now. So if it's blurred, guys, that's because of course it's sensitive information. Might ask you for a verification code, if just to make sure that you are the person that you say you are when it's connecting. So I'll get an email or a text message, sorry, and I better put that number in there, and it will confirm my identity and redirect me back. Now I've connected. So I'm saying grant permissions, so I'm going to allow it to actually connect with Calendly, and we're going to go back to Calendly. And I'm guessing it will be just as simple to do this for Stripe as well. I'm not going to. So now I've set up a payment type in here. I can go back to my home page, and I can click my 1 hour live holding session, and I can come in here, and we can now we have this option to be able to accept payments. So we can choose our payment type, and I'm going to set in my standard 120 to put this, but I might actually set this to 1 just so that I can test it out. So I'll put a little note in here: no refunds on live sessions which are booked in, and no cancellation unless agreed. And that's all I'm going to put, and I'm going to click save and close. So now I have this event, and it's one off. Now I've done it into the same block as this, so that's cool. So it'll actually be in here, and you can see now we have this come up. So it tells you how much. So this now doesn't need to be in a course. I can put this anywhere, and we'll do that in a minute, but I just want to carry on a few bits further with this. So we can put notification and cancellation policy. So we can do calendar invitations. An event will be created in your calendar. An invitee will be added as an attendee. Requires Google. Remember, we added this to our Google in the last workshop. So you can do email reminders. We've got it off, but I'm going to turn it on, and you can send an email reminder. So if you mouse over this, it'll say enable reminders, then notification of invitees before the start time. So you can come in here and you can personalize these. So you can personalize the actual way that it's working in here, and you can say when you want it before. So I'm going to put in here 1 hour before. Okay, now you can add another reminder if you want to as well. So you can do it a day before, an hour before. It's up to you. So let's do this one. Let's go another reminder 24 hours before. So that's done. Make sure that you save. So now I've got my notifications set up, my email reminders, and of course I can personalize the original invite as well in here. So we have all the control of that. You can also have an email follow-up. So you're following up maybe after the session. So it's sent after the event is over. So the good thing about Calendly is it remembers the dates and times that you put in there. So actually when something finishes, it will then work within itself. Now it would be, because we haven't got Calendar at the moment built into Zenler, it would be impossible for us to do this without actually manually going through and setting things up. And we love automation. So that is our end goal to get calendars built into the Zenler system. So that will come at some point. Then we can go use no reply email address. Your invitees will not see the email address. So you could always set that if you wanted them not to see the email address. You also have text reminders as well before a scheduled event. So it's up to you how you want to set this up. So now what we've done is we've set a payment up, and we've also sent some invitations to be flown out 1 hour before the meeting and also 1 day before as well. So that's it. We've done it. That's all you need to do. So save and close that. There are other things in here as well that you can play around with, but you need to look through those yourself. So I've basically set this up. So let's go and test this. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to jump into my site, and I'm going to put this same code into just another page where I've just got live sessions. So I'm going to jump into admin now, and I'm going to set a new page up. So I'm going to go to site, and you could put this wherever you want to. So you can put it into existing pages. I'm just doing it into a brand new page just because I can. No particular reason. I'm going to go and choose a blank template, and I'm going to go and say live. Let's go personal 1-to-1s. And we'll do copy, paste that in there. And we'll publish the page as well and click add. Okay, so we can take that code that we used before to put it in now. I'm going to grab the code for you now just to show you how you can grab that code. So I'm going to come back here, I'm going to go back to home, and this live event that we've got up here set for £1, that's a bargain. I'm going to go in here, and we can easily, sorry, I need to go back one. We need to go in here and we need to grab add to website, inline embed. You can have a pop-up widget, a pop-up text as well. You can play with those, see how they work. I'll click that one. I'm going to go in here. I'm happy with all of this. Copy the code back into a page. Here it is. And I'm going to add a few bits here. So I'm going to go and add a row, and I'm going to drop an element in here. And I'm going to put book and pay for your 1-to-1 session. And of course, you know, you can put your policies on there and anything else you like. So I'm going to grab this block now, and I'm going to well, I'm not going to delete it, sorry, I'm going to duplicate it. I'm going to take this block here, just delete it out, click OK, come in here, add an element, and the element we're going to add is going to be the same as we did last time, custom HTML. Then come in there, I'm going to click the gear icon, open up the content, delete the content out, Control A, backspace, Control V to paste that code that we got from Calendly just now, and click update. And then we're going to click save. Right, now the last thing I need to do is add it to my menu. So I'm going to add this page to my menu. So if we preview the page and get the URL, or you can come back to here and get the URL. So we're just going to take this end part. I don't need to take the whole URL. I just need to take from the end of the domain. So the / and then whatever it is. Copy, copy, copy. Back in here. into the menu. I'm just going to come into the menu section here. We're going to add a new one. We're going to call it 121 sessions. Maybe I should put that all caps. And then we're going to drop an action and a link. And we're going to just drop the end part of that URL, personal one-to-one / personal one-to-one. And we're going to click save. And we're going to click save there. It's going to come up here. And now we're all set. So if I jump into my SurfDude site, we should be able to go through the process. So I'm going to go in here, copy it. Going to jump to incognito for testing. Always test. And we come in here and we can see at the top one-to-one sessions. Oh, that's great. I can go in there. Oh, book and pay for your one-to-one session. That sounds good. So I go agree to that. I can go, oh, it's £1 for 1 hour 15 minutes. That's good. But we said 1 hour there. Doesn't matter, you know, we can give ourselves a little bit of buffer time. So say I want to book this for Wednesday. So I click Wednesday. I'm going to book it for 12 o'clock. And I'm going to click confirm. And now it's going to give you your name and all these things. It's going to go pay with PayPal. So I'm going to go John Jones. Put in an email address. Help with getting fit. Okay, that's great. And we click. And you can see here it says no refunds on lives, books unless cancellation. So we can go schedule event. It's going to say, no, you need to pay for this first. So we're going to go to PayPal. And your PayPal pop-up box should have popped up. You can fill that out, pay for it, and then I do suggest you take it through the whole process, but I'm just showing you how it works. So then straight away, just like the other workshop, we'll get an email telling us that we have actually got that scheduled, and you as admin will get an email as well. And remember that one day before and 1 hour before, an email reminder will be sent to them as well. So these two workshops that I've done, this and the other one, basically wrap up how to integrate Calendly into your website. Hopefully this has been of great use to you. Lots of people have asked for it, so I've shown you two methods. One to put it in a course and unenroll them at Zapier, and this method, which I think is the best way to do it, to book the sessions straight through here and take your payment straight through Calendly. Yeah, now this was all with the free program. So obviously if you have the paid plan on Calendly, you'll have more features in there. I think you have the ability to take branding away as well and those sort of things. So that might be of use to you. Okay guys.